One of the things that's been super important to my husband and I as we raise our children and bring them up in this world is to make sure that they understand how blessed they are and the rights that they have and the wonderful thing it is for them to be raised in the United States. And one of the ways that we decided to do that was to use the resources from the Tuttle Twins. So hi, my name is Stacy from Humorous Homemaking, and this is our family's unbiased review of the Tuttle Twins YouTube channel.
Emily, remind me why we're on this death trap again!
Pull it together, Ethan!
Ah, new students. One of you could be the Gandhi of rodents.
Space pirates! Get on! Oh, so the invisible hand really is just a bunch of people trading with each other to make things that no single person could make on their own.
Ah, well put, well put. Copyright Adam Smith.
Okay, Grandma, I'm coming for you.
Vamos! Yeah, try writing from back here.
So back in 2021, our family decided to use the Tuttle Twins books as part of our social studies curriculum. I do not believe that the Tuttle Twins is only for homeschool families. I believe any conservative family would benefit greatly from being able to use the resources that the Tuttle Twins offer. But for us, it was a really great fit to be able to use it for social studies. At the time, my children were in a very large span of ages. So I had an 11-year-old, an 8-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 4-year-old. And we have all enjoyed the curriculum, including my husband and I. I purchased the books, the set of 11, I believe, which was what was available at the time. And when I bought that set, it also came with a set of PDF workbooks. So I took the PDF workbooks and used them as a supplement as we would read through the books. We did not read them out loud. I did read them out loud to my 2 youngers, but my 2 older kids and my husband and I, we just read the books on our own and then used dinner time as a discussion time to actually work through what we were learning as we were reading through the concepts taught in the Tuttle Twins books. It worked really great. The workbooks that go along with the books were exceptional and we really enjoyed it. So when we saw that the Tuttle Twins had started a YouTube channel and we're going to start putting out Tuttle Twins episodes, we were totally in for that because we knew we had already loved and enjoyed the books. I know for most, I'm 40 years old. For me, if I can learn concepts through storytelling and also if it's funny, I'm going to remember something that way versus something that's in textbook or information form only. And that's what we found with the Tuttle Twins. So we sat down and we started watching the episodes together as a family, and it has just been so fun. We have watched, at the time of this recording, there have been 5. We have watched all of them. You guys, I have laughed in every single episode. There is no exception. I laughed in every single one. My husband laughed. My kids have laughed. In fact, now that we've watched all of them, my kids are super excited to watch more, and there aren't more available yet. So it's also an opportunity for your children to understand what it was like growing up in the 80s when you had to actually wait for a new episode to air.
So a couple of things when it comes to the Tuttle Twins videos. First, they're funny. They're really funny, and that's great, but they don't do it at the expense of teaching. They instead do it at the expense of some silliness in the characters. You take Grandma on her scooter that is this time machine, and you take this pet raccoon. These are characters that if you didn't have them, then you could still tell the story, but because they're there, they can take the humor and add it really there instead of focusing on trying to do it at the expense of some historical figure. So I really like the element of the humor that they add in, even beyond what you get in the books. The second thing I really like is because they have painted that nice pretty picture for you of what the character is or who the character is or how they fit into the story, then you can focus more on learning the lessons. They talk about this idea of the law, or they talk about this idea of free trade or the invisible hand, and those are complex topics, but if you can see them in such a very simple, very, very elementary way, then you can start to think deeper about them and it prompts discussions. So when you have this famous saying by some impressive historical figure, but you do it in the context of a fun cartoon, then you really get the benefit of learning without it feeling like learning. And I really like that. You break out a book and you're thinking, oh, I'm going to learn. But when you're watching a cartoon, then sometimes those lessons just sneak up on you. And that's a really good thing in a lot of cases with kids.
My favorite part was when the raccoon looked into the backpack and did, oh! I think it's funny when Ethan wanted to sell his lemonade money on the giant gummy bear.
I really liked the funny parts where they kind of broke the rules of TV shows and they realized they were in a TV show. It was kind of really funny. I enjoyed the big words and how they explained it, and I like the humor. It was really fun.
I really enjoyed when Derek eats the pencils out of their backpack, and I'm looking really forward to when they make some new episodes.
Use your wheelchair, Grandma! I can't. We need more power. Quick, what have you learned? Oh!
Think. Okay, the law should help protect our right to life, liberty, and property. Oh!
Government is basically hiring someone to protect your rights from bad guys. All right, more wisdom gas.
Knowledge juice, Ethan!
Oh, I know. I was just thinking about rebranding it.
Not now!
But a bad law means the government might turn into the bad guys. If it's wrong for me to steal something, it's also wrong for the government to steal.
So the law should protect our rights and not turn the government into the bad guys.
Bingo! Oh, and the wheelchair's back to full power, too.
So we are a conservative Christian family living in Tennessee, and one of the things that I've had people ask me on a regular basis is if these books or the YouTube channel is religious based, and the answer is no, I don't believe so. In the second episode of the Tuttle Twins, you do get a look at a couple different religions as they really dig in and study the idea of the golden rule. So do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And that was a really great episode. But in general, I would say that these are just conservative videos looking at our Constitution and the rights that we have as United States citizens and our laws. And it has been a really good, funny look at how that our kids can actually apply a concept that for most people they would think that kids don't really care about or need to know. But we believe that if you raise your kids and that they know these things early, they know their rights, they know how the government works, that they'll grow up and they'll change things. They'll be world changers because they were educated and knew things early on. So we just really love the Tuttle Twins and all they have to offer because it's really well done, it's funny, and that helps my kids retain more information and actually be able to tell other people what they've learned after they have read the books or watched the videos.
I can learn things and laugh at the same time. It was funny when the person said an eye to an eye makes the whole world blind, and then he's like, but worms don't have eyes.
As my good friend Gandhi quoted himself saying, an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind.
Worms don't have eyes.
Oh, revenge is bad.
You can watch the Tuttle Twins TV show episodes for free on their Tuttle Twins YouTube channel. You can purchase any of their books that you would like. All the links that you guys need are located down below, and the PDF books are also available from the Tuttle Twins. It's been a really great fit for us, and we hope that if you watch this YouTube channel along with us, you'll get as many laughs as we did.
I can't wait for more.